Hey Shimei, hey Ronnie. Had a problem with that vertical lock mode again. Hey Joe, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Had a long day today, and last thing I needed was to fiddle with phone settings tonight. Yeah, the auto rotate I locked. I don't know what I was doing something today. Just awful busy day and really a very miserable day today. But ask me if progress was made, and the answer is yes. More big progress made today. To the point that I'm finally caught up with the yard work. Now I can move working. Now I can move forward with the repair work and get the water system going. So now it's going to be a little more brain work and a little less grunt work here, which is good because the allergies were ferocious today, and I was pulling so many weeds that my arms got all, it's like a huge rash on it. I had to take my first prednisone today. Or I probably would have been in the hospital from anaphylactic shock. Hey, Samantha. Get a coffee. This is a weird week, so it's going to be another short one tonight. I'm out of strength. Yeah, so I took a prednisone about 2 o'clock. He thought that was me in the orange shirt. What am I, Mexican now? I don't know. I don't know what's going on, Gordon Ramsay. Let me, why don't you have for Blackbird food? I'm not sure what this guy's all about. Right back, I got some coffee. I've given Blackbird many, many meals and lent him money and cooked for him probably 60 times over the last 2.5 years. So I feel like I do my part. You'll be happy if you're here Sunday. We're going to have steaks that I'm going to buy. So that should make you feel really good since you're concerned about Blackbird so much. Plus, did you help file his taxes? No, none of his other, quote, friends, quote, unquote, did when he lived in Las Vegas. What's up, Samantha? How you doing? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not required to feed Blackbird every night. Oh, by the way, I did buy him In-N-Out the night before my treat, so just in case, you might want to balance that off on your scales of injustice, since you're so vitally concerned about fairness. So I guess that puts an end to that. I do things because I'm happy to do things, not because I'm obligated to. And that's the way it is, brother. What is written is what is written. Right? I've been as good a friend to Blackbird as a person could hope to have in life. He doesn't even know who you are. You just came in looking for trouble. If you looked out for Blackbird, you would have filed his taxes for him. Please tap the like button if you're coming in. I would appreciate it. We're at 82 degrees. It was really sunny today. My arms got so consumed, it looked like I had welts all over me today. It was so bad in that weed patch out front, but you know what? That weed patch is finito. So I am happy about that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, it's probably be a short stream tonight, so just enough to get something to eat, because I knew this week was just going to be a sacrifice between horrendous allergies and everything else. Yeah, how you doing, Catherine? It's okay. It's just been a terrible allergy day. To the point that I had to take a prednisone about 3 o'clock today. Looked like I had welts all over me. I don't hold it over people. I help people, unlike you, Rewind. All you're about is a negative force in life. You've never done anything positive to help anybody on YouTube, I'm quite sure. Except sit in your mom's basement and be mowing your lousy life. Oh, it's just, it's unreal today, Catherine. Today's off the chart. I resisted for weeks taking that first prednisone. But today, yeah, next to your allergy shot, for sure. I'm tired of going through this. I let my doctor, well, the prednisone is managing it tonight. So I guess I can't complain too much. Good dinner will fix me up. Some nice shrimp and ramen tonight. And we will be in the pink. Well, rewind, you do what you gotta do. Hey TLF, how you doing? Make sure you get your mom's permission first, rewind. Now it is comfortable. It's 82. The temperature should be dipping down tonight. So you only get about 3 of these really horrific days, and then things just taper down from that point. Big shrimp, your favorite there, Gordon Ramsay. Your absolute favorite, brother. At least I don't have a guy camping in front of the parking spot tonight. Thank God for small favors on here. Let's get her tucked in. I don't know where the hell the lines are. I'm on a way out here. All right. You don't have anything to take anybody into. You live with your mom. She's got all your basic needs covered off. Why? I guess because in some psychotic way she likes you. So enjoy it, brother. Enjoy it. Yeah, we'd all know that, right? We just take your word for that, right? We just take your word for that, be kind, right? Because you're just such a stellar human being. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna dump this dope. All right. That is the joy of running the chat. Have a good night, be kind. Go look out for your boy. Make sure to tell him on the one hand you're talking about feeding him, and on the other hand you're calling him a drunk. Well, make up your mind, maybe. This is how illogical some people are. They don't even deserve to be on a platform, you know? Oh boy, just come back on one of your other 50 troll accounts. You'll be alright tonight. Hey Shimei, how you doing? What's going on? So yeah, I started out by pulling in. This guy is like he's always trying to start trouble with people, but he's so illogically inconsistent that on the one hand he says feed bird, and on the other hand he calls him a drunk. So can you say passive aggressive? But he's gone now, so that's it. He'll come back on one of his other 50 accounts. So I started to pulling that weeds out front. They were really bad under that weed barrier. You know, that weed barrier was supposed to keep weeds from coming up. That thing didn't do squat. There were big weeds that just poked right up through that thing. Just came right barreling up through that crappy thing. And as they hit, you can probably still see some of the these welts are just starting to go down now. No, we didn't have any conflict. We resolved it. We just had somebody came in that thought that they were going to do some trolling and just Didn't quite work out the way that they thought it would, but they'll be back on another account. My neighbors eat garden weeds. What kind of weeds are they? Better quality. Yeah, for sure. I got the kind that was breathable because I thought rain should get in, and now that didn't turn out to be good. Plus, I fell behind on the weeds a lot. Yeah, thank you, Samantha. So tomorrow I'm going to be working on the water system, and that's a little more brain work compared to all the grunt work uh, of what I did today. Because we've got to get the water soon, or everything's going to be dry and out soon. So we need to take care of that. Oh, this coffee is so good today. I needed this bad. I needed this bad. So that took a while for that prednisone to kick in, but it's working. The water pressure at my house is 130 psi. That's too high. That's way, way, way too high. That should be between 40 and 60 psi on that. Right? You're going to stress all of your plumbing. I hope you have an expansion tank. Worst nose, Elmer. That's right. Worst nose. Well, I should have used just solid plastic, but all that stuff just degrades in the end anyway. You're just fooling yourself with all that. I might throw down another barrier. Just be more circumspect about picking weeds as I go forward, because or else just wait till allergy season's over and let the thing just go to HELL. Yeah, it's like a thick. You can have one. It's breathable. I thought to let moisture get in, but then I thought, well, why in the hell would I want to do that? Right, but I do have that Japanese non-fruiting mulberry tree, or I don't know what it's called, weeping flowering cherry tree out front. So that needs to get water. So I don't know. Maybe just stay after the weeds. I think that's the key. 200 p for extreme good. Well, you better back that water pressure way down. That's brutal, Jude. I'm surprised your house doesn't take off for the moon. Right? Open that valve and your liftoff. Out here, I have a backflow device on the water, so because I have a well. And that means I have to relieve the pressure, or else his heat increases the pressure, and it has a tendency to make pipes leak. So you have to have an expansion tank that takes that expanded water and gives it a place to go. No, it doesn't give fruit, just those pretty flowers. Just those pretty flowers. Just bloody joking. It said 80. Even that is high. Samantha, I sold the motorhome years ago. So. I just have a travel van now, which works out perfectly for me. Oh, it's nice to just cool off a little bit tonight. I guess Saturday we'll try to go over to, maybe Friday night we'll roll over to Safeway. In addition, because we got Memorial Day weekend coming up, they got the corn like 17 cents an ear or something. I think we got Memorial Day this weekend. That pump hasn't failed yet. What's up, Genko? How you doing? What's going on? What's going on with you? Yeah, I had a lot of good memories in the van. I have a lot of good memories in this van. I have many more in this than I ever. I don't think I kept either one of my RVs for more than a year, the big ones. I've had great memories in these. In this one, I mean. I got city water and well water and a pump connected all together in conjunction. Well, our city requires if you have a well on your property, it's still functioning, you have to have a backflow device to keep water from potentially backing up into the city lines. So it's like a check valve. The water can only come in, but it can't come back. So every year I have to get that. Checked. The plumber's got to come out and certify that the backflow device is still operational and still good. Already had to replace it once about 8 years ago. It's just good to sit down. Luckily, I only have about 6 or 8 of these big days a year on the Rancho where you just work all out. It's kind of new. Yeah, they're actually songbirds. You don't really hear them around the Rancho, but you'll hear them here. A lot of women are starting to carry parasols now. I haven't seen the parking police yet. Yeah, I'm on the good stuff. I'm on the prednisone and all the anti-allergens, so we're coming into peak week here, so I'm just going to have to just roll with it. Yeah, funny how water is free under the ground. Not in this state. This state considers water to be a public asset, so they get really pissed that I'm not on the city water supply for irrigation, that I still have a well, and they suspect I'm using it for household stuff. So every year they make you sign a declaration that I'm just using it for irrigation. Hey Johnny, how you doing? Sorry to hear the cat got put down. That's always a tough day. Yeah, we have some. Well, it's our nice common law tradition of England, right? States' rights. That's why people can't pump unlimited water in the Central Valley onto. So you see all these signs in the lower Central Valley, build more dams, tell Newsom stop wasting our water. And hey Naomi, how you doing, honey? Food grows where water flows. Everybody in their lifetime should take a trip down the magnificent Central Valley. But this year should be a little better because the last 2 years, because all of our reservoirs are full and there should be plenty of water to go around. Now, as far as recharging the aquifers in the ground, I don't know. I'm not sure what that means. What you thinking, fought tea today? I'm thinking I'm just relaxing. Yeah, thank you, honey. I had to take my first prednisone today. I was weeding and I just got welts all over me today. Anxiety disorder kicks in. What's for dinner tonight, Naomi? Mm. Well, you're really a wise one, Samantha. Food? For tea, for food, I'm just having ramen and noodles tonight, and some glorious shrimp. I did a big cooking last night. I made some soup. Shrimp and food. Oh man, I love the food. I love my ramen and shrimp. What a great staple. Once in a while I have some Jackson Pollock fish. Like tonight I probably will. The meat's good. That shrimp meat, because I had a big calorie burn today. A big calorie burn. It's just great to just relax. I might sneak down and look at the Altimas. Hey, Alan. I kept wondering, where's the Nissan dealer? It's on Santa Rosa Avenue. It's not on Corby. No, it just it's like a steroid. It just knocks down the inflammatory response of allergens. To me, it's like a last resort. Now, a lot of people say, well, if you're on steroids, it increases your appetite. The few times I've been on it, it absolutely collapses my appetite. Some people have different physiological responses. Yeah, I'm still doing audio text. This is trying to get back into the shop. I have a Rancho that just spun out of control. I got building paint that's peeling. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. I got to get that water system's my top priority now. I got to get that on autopilot for the summer to be able to make sure the tomatoes are watered, and then we got to make some support. Rosalind, thank you. I'm at work right now, but just want to take a moment to say how much I enjoy your channel. Rosalind, 20 Canadian. Let's celebrate their first super chat. Rosalind, how kind of you, honey. Thank you. You absolutely made my day today. Things have been a little lean on the channel, but it is what it is. But thank you, sweetie. That's so awesome of you. I'm very appreciative. Plus, it's the first time. I love that. Love that. Oh, thank you, Rosalind. People keeping their cars about 12 years now. Yeah. I guess I'm just curious, Linda, because I just want to see what the pricing is, because there's nothing wrong with the van at all. There's nothing wrong with the van at all. That's 20 Canadian is about 15 US dollars, so I'm very grateful for that. Thank you. I'm always grateful to broaden the supporters a little bit. And even now, when we're not really content rich, which we will be, but not at this moment. Yeah, you've done enough, Naomi. You're very thoughtful. You've hit your quota for the year, babe. You don't have a lot of money. So I guess I'm just saying, it's more important that you hold on to your money. I drive. Yeah, that CRV is good, isn't it, Shemay? Shemay likes her CRV. But that prednisone kicks in pretty good today. So that's the difference. I won my second bear hug. Well, I don't know if I'll be coming to the Central Valley in summer, to tell you the truth. I'm going to try to minimize my time because of my situation here with the van. I might see about getting it fixed locally, because the first place I took it to was a very high-end, eco-minded shop. They want to send you pictures every step along the way, and I'm just like, just put the new serpentine belt on, right? Duncan, thank you. Let's celebrate Duncan's third one. Thank you, Duncan. $10 from Duncan. Thank you, Duncan. One of the big proponents of the Alpine route here. How you doing, Duncan? Thank you, my friend. We'll be putting that into the Vegas Travel Fund. Thank you, Duncan. Duncan's awesome. He's the first one that had some commentary on the post office declaring our route an Alpine route. So thank you very much, Duncan. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Always been a great supporter. Hey, Queen. How are you? How are you, sweetie? These days, Alan, it's almost like you have to order a Prius, right? CarMax had some on the lot. I don't mind a car that's coming off of lease, because cars on lease, people have to be careful with the interiors and everything. Hey, Nippy, how you doing? I'm doing good, honey. Just getting ready for a sneezing fit. We're reaching peak time here with the grass pollen. I think I overdid it with the birthday cake. My tummy's ouchie. Yeah, well, it's a good thing I'm not much of a cake person, or sweets in general. But who knows if that'll change. Thank you, Nippy. I knew with all the rain we had, rain after rain, I knew this was going to be a bad, 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 bad time. I haven't had a birthday gathering since I was a kid. Here you go with the allergies, yeah. All right. Good night. I have a great night. Okay, take care, Samantha. Thanks for coming in tonight. Thanks for coming in. Have a good rest tonight, and I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you. You buy brand new. It's 4 to 6 months now, not all the time, but it does happen. Yeah. Hey, vampire, how you doing? 6 kids blow a candle. I passed on all that. All that spray's hitting that cake. Kids are so happy, and they're just, yeah, I think just like, yeah. Yeah, now that you mention it, I never see many adults eating kids' birthday cake generally. That's a really good point. Work now, it was non-stop. Oh, Bianca, it's allergies have just been doing me in today. Off tomorrow and plan to do nothing. All right. Well, Oliver's is really premium shopping, so people got the money, I guess. Right? As long as people are spending like that, it ain't like inflation's going to come down, right? What do people buy the most of, Bianca? I can't think it's the liquors and wines, is it? Is it the deli and party stuff? Or? Wine, meat, mostly wine and meat. I guess the meats look very high end over there. USDA Choice and Prime. Yeah, the endless shrimp. See, Gordon Ramsay, I'm not alone. Right? Or Naomi, I'm not alone. My last vaccination was my COVID shot back in November. I've gotten every shot that you can get. I do need to get a Tdap, tetanus, diphtheria, and pertussis. That's only good for 10 years. And as much as I'm working outside with old stuff. Let's see, somebody getting ready for my grid. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Smarty pants. Yeah, I remember they used to tell my parents about my brother. The brother a year older than me was super smart, straight A. And they used to tell that the teacher used to say when it came to me at the teachers' conference, "Ooh, the apple fell far from the tree with this one." There you go, Shimei. You won't regret getting that. If you get the Shingrix, that's a two-step one, so make sure you get it. I didn't plan on getting shingles. I saw my father suffer on that, right? So the teacher, those days your teacher could talk freely, there was no political correctness. And they'd be like, well, what the hell is with this kid, right? I bet the 5-gallon paint can. My brother, Linda, was just that kind of guy. That front little support where you're supposed to put a paint tray is rated for about 5 pounds, right? And here he is putting a 60-pound bucket of, oil-based enamel paint on that baby. And I didn't even look back. I just heard that get down. I heard that go down. I just got off of my ladder. I just sat my paintbrush down neatly, and I just walked out the door, and I never looked back. What's up, Lee? When you're 55 or so, you got a long way to go, Naomi. So I'm glad I got that. I saw my father suffer with that shingles. I said, no, Ma, it's not for me. Yeah, you got a ways to go, Naomi. Although if you have a compromised immune system, they may say take it earlier. I don't know. See, when I was a kid, we didn't have we didn't have a measles vaccine, we didn't have a mumps vaccine, we didn't have a rubella vaccine. We just barely had the oral polio vaccine, barely. So I had everything that you could get. Mumps on both sides, the whole shebang. Why do it when you can do it up? Yeah, you probably are. Although we get waves when we go vertical, our average age probably drops down to 27, and we get 100 of those people stick around on the channel and stuff. So. That Mercedes G-Wagon. Damn, I wonder why those things are... Alan Gentry, why are those G-Wagons so expensive? Make that make sense to me. I'm the baby in spirit. Because the virus lays more dormant in the body, and then for some unknown physiological reason, it reactivates in certain people. Right? You never really eliminate a virus, you just keep the level of it very low. The sustainable body fighting levels. Yeah, I would love a G-Wagon, Shimei. But good Lord, $85,000? I was driving, man, it's as bad as Maryland NASCAR on the Baltimore Beltway. How about the Jones Falls Expressway at 5 p.m. going northbound? How about that, brother? The JFX. cruising around WBAL and the old London Fog Factory. Oh, it's really comfortable now. It's 82. Yeah. Sit down, e-scooter is worth every penny. Hey, Nick. I've always think, Linda, that PA had difficulty. I dread the Pennsylvania Turnpike when I'm coming in from the west. The road's like a washboard so much. It's a very dangerous road, the Pennsylvania Turnpike out there. I've been on that baby a few times. I didn't know they had a whole doctor's. Yeah, some of them are closing up though now. Doctor yet we had family got the virus. My mom, I lost her eye. Yeah, I remember McDonald's birthdays and doing them in Hong Kong. They were really big over there. All the kids would dress up and all their best clothes and come. Well, it's much sought after, and there's a limited production of the G-Wagons. It's kind of like the Corvette of the German Mercedes line, so they sell all they build. And those things have an incredible resale value. Incredible. There's such demand for them in the aftermarket. Schedule my mom a hearing test. She'll put her in the audiometer, yeah. Even with hearing aids, they're pretty good at that tuning, yeah. I guess your sister kind of did your mom's hearing, right? My mother talked as much as I did, if you can imagine that. Boss is just like, man, you just never shut up. I don't, that's a really good question, Wolfgang. I found that you have two divisions. You have sporty cars that are sports car wannabes, and they tend to be very loud. Then you have the true sports cars, and they're tuned a certain way, but they're not as loud as the wannabes, okay? Right? You have a wannabe vehicle that's idling, it's loud and stuff. You have a Lamborghini and Aston Martin just idling, it's not loud. Right? Until Friday, don't worry. I won't shoot you around. Well, walk around. The D's nice down there. The people watching on the people watching at the Fremont experience is much better than on the strip. Much better. Walk over and check out the Pink Box Donuts over at the plaza. That's kind of a hoot. Black smoke exhaust. They just put oil into that. Can you believe that? Monster trucks are designed to have to inject some oil into the combustion chambers and puff out that black smoke. But that's inside of the ventilated arenas and things, but normally they wouldn't have a permit to be on the road for them. Yeah, that's all for the show, monster trucks. All for the show. Some guys like to run RC cars down on the creek, climbing up the rock sides of the creek bed and stuff. It's pretty cool. Live chat check, everybody. Yeah, you absorb so much of that allergens into your body that it just starts to set up a huge inflammatory response all over. My Porsche's not loud until you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you agree with me though, Alan, that the true sports cars are engineered not for loudness but for performance? And the wannabes like to have their engines detuned and like to have the pass-through muffling and right. They wanna accentuate the noise, so you feel like you have a real. You can see those welts that are still going down on there. I mean, they were real welts. Because of my allergies and pulling weeds today, sitting my car's covered in pollen and I should wash it. They're not bruises, honey. That's where grass touched my skin. So tomorrow it's long sleeves all the way. No, it's never going to get back to normal. It's only going to worsen. There's no logical reason for it to get better. I wore gloves today. That's why I don't have any on my hands, just up here. It was hot in the sun. I'll be prepared tomorrow because I'm just working on the watering system, so should be okay. And then we have to work on getting some support set up for the tomatoes and make sure they're getting plenty of water in the fruit trees too. I'm just having noodles and ramen. I did and shrimp. I did a big chicken noodle last night, chicken pasta, which was delicious. And I baked a loaf of artisan bread yesterday. So I had that for a turkey sandwich for breakfast today. On that bread was delicious, toasted up. So most of these cars you hear real loud, they're running around illegally. But the cops are so far past the point of wanting to care about busting people for noise. Hey Goggles, how you doing? The Lee, what's causing the madness is the pulling back of the receding of authority. There's always this natural dynamic, right? And when the civilization is good, it's in balance. It's in balance. When authority starts to decline, then you had bad behavior start to accelerate. So it's almost like when a virus takes over the body. So what would make it better? You don't have money for policing it. Because there's just, they'll tell you we got too much to do. Live with it. I drive up I-5. Cops, they don't give a shit. They're sitting there. You're doing 80 miles an hour. They don't care. As long as you're not doing 90. CHP all up and down I-5. They don't care about 80. They want to see the traffic flowing. What year is it, Alan? Plus, Lee, we've raised a couple generations now that have no concept of self-control and, without ethical bearings, a lot of. Oof. "9/11 is legendary." Yeah, you'll see it on the water. Summer gets on. The Maryland Marine Police always have their hands full. I found my Coast Guard training certificate from 1971, if you can believe it. Yeah, how you doing, Cobra John? Yeah, United States Coast Guard Auxiliary course. Basic seamanship. Cobra John, what do you think of the M wagons? These Mercedes M wagons. It is 80 degrees and going down cool. Bread the group or bread the food? Oh, not me. Let's do a little people watching. I wouldn't. I don't think I'd know a Nissan 400Z if I saw it. I'm looking at the Altima. What's up, Trog? About to hit the chest that he had it just display at Sony Point. Very efficient. Wow. Yeah, you got to be a real dope to hit that. Yeah, we used to cruise across to Kent Island there in Tillman Island. Yeah, In and Out was good. Yeah, I mean, I've never heard of any real maintenance issues with them. They must have great warranties. Things are built like tanks. I don't know. if this woman's delivering food or what she's doing over here. Well, Troggy did end up with a nice double-double, fries and a drink. All was not lost that night. His tax money came in. I don't think I've seen a Nissan Z around. Yeah, it's SUVs are popular. They're not even building sedans anymore, which is a shame. Yeah, that makes sense, Wolfgang. That's what people expect. I kind of like the Mustangs, but I don't, you know, the EcoBoost and all that, I don't know. Busy night down here tonight, huh? Let's get a little tighter view there. Well, you got plenty of money for your weeds, so that's all right, Trog. That's essential to you. It's that battle tank gray. Battleship gray. I never in my life thought that I would see women buying battleship gray vehicles. It's all a question of priorities, Trog. Yeah, Alan told me those Bumblebee Civics that are all hopped up are like $70,000 or something. It's like, holy smokes. That gear is that expensive? What I see a lot of these days is Audis. They must be like super luxurious. I don't know who in the hell needs 310 horsepower. Because that defies the principle of capitalism, getting wealthy, which was defined by William Wrigley of Wrigley's Chewing Gum. Right? You cater to the masses, you live with the classes. You cater to the masses, you live with the classes. Here comes the Lazy Days RV. It's that time. This guy so beautifully keeps his thing maintained. He only drives from one spot to another all the time. The Land Rover Defender. This is called Railroad Square here, as opposed to Courthouse Square. We're a little bit over on the west side of town, about a half a mile west of Main Street. Oh, it's really nice now. 80 degrees. Oh, you saw an RV of your dreams, huh? What was the make of it? They have some really luxurious ones. Monaco. Yeah, it's hopping down here tonight. It's Type R. I was blown away when you told me how expensive it was. I was like, where did these hood rats get the money for that? All right, thank you, Naomi. Wow, that's terrible. Sorry to hear that, Trog. That heroin habit will clean people out. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, but you can buy them cheap because they turn into pieces after junk. No, I don't know about that. Opiates are the serum of satin. Here's these little Fiats, Mr. Magoo cars. Yeah, I've retired in 2022. I just work on the Rancho. I haven't done much lately, but I do vintage audio restoration, metal detecting, demonstration cooking, a lot of travel. These last year and a half has been a year of transition for me, so just readjusting to life as anew. I have a master's in business administration, yes. That's great. Excellent. Oh, that's cool. I remember my accounting 101 and cost accounting. Fixed factory overhead and variable factory overhead. I was a product of the Economic Recovery Act of 1981 with accelerated depreciation and all that stuff. Cost accounting is very useful. Yeah, the Dodge Hellcat. They have 1,000 horsepower one. The cops don't even try to chase it. Too dangerous. They figure the person will just off themselves anyway. Hey, Orrin. How you doing? Oh, this has been a nice, relaxing afternoon. Boy, I'm glad I haven't tried to do any vertical streams this week. They would have been a disaster. I gotta really wait till allergy season passes. Those things are in LA. I don't even think Dodge is building them anymore. Too dangerous. Too much for insurance and stuff. People know if you're buying a Hellcat what you're doing with it. You're heading to the open road, the freeways. Oh, you got some smoke from Mexican fires, huh? So early in the season for that. Yeah, I guess that's Tony Roma's. I don't know if that's a good deal. I've been eating there before. I've been disappointed, Nick. I had the ribs there. They were a dried out mess. I think their $10.99 special kicks in from 11 p.m. to something. Yeah, you got to be practical. Oh. day comes to an end. Yeah, Elmer, the Fiat 2.4, it's done really well for me. I can't really complain. No, they're not putting any cars anymore. It's too problematic. Ooh. Alright, let me throw some stuff away. Trying to keep the car nice and neat again. Everybody wants to help. No chooching tonight. Not up to it, Naomi. Too much allergies. I won't be chooching until allergy season is. We'll do a little localized. I'm too whacked tonight. Oh. Yeah, we gotta water the tomatoes. Yeah, I know my limits. I know my limits. Oh.
Hey, Rosie.
Hey, Blackbird.
And then magic is four socials.
All right, I'm gonna throw out some cans, and then I'm gonna put some water on the plants here.
Especially if you're really down and out, and you know, they message you.
I'm live, so I don't know if you can.
Okay, I'm talking about what?
Okay, I'm just people might hear it. That's all.
Oh, okay. So Rosie's here, and she's live, so we cannot say Rosie, I'm having a conference call.
Okay.
So Charlotte, Miss Lulu, Richard Clark, and Moo Swan, they all said hello.
Oh, yeah, say hi to everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. All right, awesome. All right. I'm gonna take a little time. See all these little things get all over? These things are brutal. These sticking on things. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some water on these plants. Let me go to the bathroom first.
Richard, I remember you telling me you would do that every day and then reports Richard, what was his name? Boomer, Boomer. Oh, we love Boomer. Oh, that's a great name.
It tastes bad. That was with that water. That was funky. All right, let me get some water on these plants.
Oh. Right? No, I'll tell you a weird story. So this lady, she got a chimpanzee, right? The chimpanzee, her best friend, so he got jealous and he ripped the lady's face off. Right? And the lady cared more about her chimpanzee than her best friend. It's not funny. Well, you have to look at the bright side and go all the memories and all the good times in your comfort.
All right, here we go.
The best. Yeah. They love you unconditionally. Like, not like varmints. Varmints are different, right? The dog is different. Come on. So you're playing instruments now?
This whole kitchen baby.
Oh, Rosie, I got some corn on the cob for the weekend.
Good.
But I only got 2.
That's all right. Pick up some more on Friday night. A nice treat to have through the week.
Oh, that's wonderful. I don't know who it is.
All right, just about done, guys.
I'm old, right? So there was this guy whose name was Billy Squire, right? You remember him? Or Billy Joel. There was this guy named Billy Joe, right? Billy Joe, he got all these hit songs. I bought it because I thought it was a Billy Joel CD, but no. I could not believe how many hit songs he did.
Oh. All right, that's good. Let's grab
Really
a
strange.
let's grab a beer.
Like this strange season. What's her name? Christy. Christy or something? Yeah, she was popular.
Ooh, I feel like a bush beer tonight. I feel like a bush beer. All right, there we are. Ooh. Always feel good when I get the tomatoes watered. They use a lot of water. Cheers, everybody. This is nice when you can sit outside.
You better get yourself together.
You're not sneezing your head off.
I'm just kidding. Oh high maintenance. But we could do.
That'll be the day truck.
What's that?
Yeah, honey thing never worked for me.
I have nothing, no comment.
Peanuts in your Coca-Cola.
You know, those
My allergy is just too severe. Next year I'm getting shots for sure. And I'm going to start in March before anybody else does. You're a real weirdo, Trog.
we can hook them up
Just
with
saying.
fund and then they volunteer.
Moving ahead with this place. That should be the end of the big grass cutting. Hey, Barry. I opened them correctly. There they are. And they're a welcome treat tonight. I remember growing up, Allerest was all we had. That was it, and that doesn't even work that well.
I know that's also
Oh, that's good. It's good to mellow out, guys. Good to mellow out. So tomorrow we attack the water system. Hey Raven, how you doing? Oh, thank you, Raven.
Greek, right?
Yeah, we surprised. Thank you, Raven. I guess I'm faking it well because today was unbelievable with the work plus the allergies, but I just had to get it done.
Right? Like, if I ever have a kid, his middle
Oh, that beer's good. I wish it was colder. I just threw that in a couple hours ago. I don't know. It's like I prefer Busch Light more than Michelob Ultra now.
Oh, shoot.
It's got a better taste to me. I swear it's the same beer, same alcohol. 95 calories,
Oh, you did? Wow.
4.1% alcohol. It's basically the same, right?
Sounds Viking.
Just smoke some more weed, Trog. It'll all be okay.
Oh, let's go.
All right.
Oh, cool.
Time to get my noodles going.
I love the Cole neighborhood. They're right next door. In the park. I like the Cole.
Yeah, the area is nice. It's crazy what it's for. Yeah,
How awesome. Oh, cool. It is hippie. I thought it would be Bible Belt. That's it. Hippie. Is pot legal? See, what you do? You go jail? What can happen? Well, I think the president is trying to make it a different class of drug, so it won't be like a hardcore drug. So this will be federal. That's what we want. And then you could chase it with a beer. Beer flavor. I'm telling you, it's good, man.
I guess we got a bad load of.
We watched this Drive on Patrol and
It
shit.
just didn't perform. Hasn't performed well.
People, kids, and shit. They tried to.
Something about this other one.
You're like, oh, you poor
Well,
thing.
maybe I've been doing. Maybe I hit the wrong thing. Hold on. Weird. It's like that one's just got a
I
mind
think
of
it was
its own.
Colorado.
I don't know what's going on with that one.
I'm not sure. I would think
That's
Oregon.
pretty weird. That one just yellow flames. I don't know what's going on. Hey, June.
But in California, like the cops, they don't care. Like, they don't care about
No marshmallows here.
They'll give it back to you. Sometimes they'll be make you throw it out. I'm old. Oh, you did? I love Knott's Berry Farm. And then they have jam, and then they used to have this old western kind of thing, right?
Yeah, I enjoy mixing it up. I'm feeling good. I mean, as long as I'm not sneezing. The prednisone has helped quite a bit today. Not something I want to be on
Oh, I
long
don't
term a
remember.
steroid, but probably saved me from being
Yeah.
hospitalized today.
Which one did you go on? Huh? Oh, that's great. I'm kind of old. I'm kind of
I don't think I'm going to have any Jackson Pollock legs tonight. Hey, Cindy, just weathering the allergy storm, honey. I got a lot done on the Rancho today. So tomorrow I can turn my attention to the watering system and make sure that we're
Oh, that's so great. You got
irrigating
pure fun stuff.
for summer here. Yeah, I want to try irrigating 2 times. I want to try just irrigating the tomatoes at like 7 a.m. and then at like 9 p.m. at night. Because I got to figure out a way to do a drying rack for making dried tomatoes this year. Those things are excellent on pizzas and stuff. There's a certain way they make them that they put them in oil or something, and they're bursting with just flavor. That just intensifies the flavor dramatically. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's pretty interesting.
Oh, cool.
Cherry tree's doing
So
good,
you
June.
could
I
do
got the
like
cherries
a
I
Rancho.
wanted and
You
let
have to
the
go
let
to Disney.
let the rest of them to the birds
That's the
there.
happiest place on earth, right? And then you have to go to the California thing. I've never been.
Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, right?
Yeah.
Ugh.
And then they got Legos. Do they have a Legos system? Yeah.
Share the wealth.
Oh, really? There's a way. And then
We're gonna have
the
plums
commercial,
soon
they
and then
said there's a
peaches.
Mario Brothers.
And orange trees.
It's like some Mario Brothers.
Yeah, there's probably still people that have what I call
Yes, that's like
vanity
that's what
orange trees in the back.
That's the roller coasters I would do. Like, do you know the Colossus or something? That's
They probably still have vanity. We have a lot of vanity. 95% of the orange trees in here in the city, and there's hundreds of them. Probably 1,000 of them. They're never harvested. Just they grow very well here, so people just want to have one.
Oh, see.
Got stuck in traffic.
Oh, you are? You're still a little kid. Oh, you're a good kid. I worry about you because you go to those crazy places. Yeah, like where
You tell Mew Swan, I always worry that
yeah.
bird,
And then you got your camera.
blackbird.
Yeah.
Tell Mew Swan, I always worry about him out there.
Rosie
You know,
said she
the
always
streets are
worries
getting
about you.
worse and worse.
Yeah. He said hello, hello.
Yeah, tell him the streets are getting worse and worse out there. So
No, you gotta be careful because look, when this one had a problem with
I should know. Florida, my neighbor at Orange Tree gave his kids all he wanted to eat. Yeah, better than wasting them. Here they charge $1.99.
So I'm outside.
And
I'm
they're so
grabbing
big,
this
you only get 2 of
one
them.
wire down. And I'm listening to them. So we're from up here and smoke a cigar. Yeah, I have not been drinking like for the past month and a half, but I've been drinking for about a week straight. Yeah.
Let that go, bitch.
Now, so I think we're getting back in gear.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, everybody. It's a slow night, I know. Thank you all for your forbearance for this week. I knew it was going to be a slow week because I have so much catch-up work to do around here. By the time it gets around the evening,
Flour?
I just have so much energy.
Okay.
Poor dog is always yakking. You work today, right?
I did.
Good. Did you get paid?
The company said don't go to work because they're delinquent in their payments,
Okay.
but I went just because. So I'm not going to bug them. But the guy said we're going to pay the bill. We're going to take care of you.
Yeah, that's
you're gonna
good.
Get paid.
That's good. I figured they would.
That's all, you know.
I figured they would take care of you.
So I'm not going to bug them. Whenever
Yeah,
they
don't
pay
bug
me,
them.
I'll be more than happy. I was hoping to get another day's work. But these landscapers are so bad, they're not going to need me anymore. I cleaned up the thing and fine.
Well, maybe you left a good impression on them anyway. You know?
Well, it's my old boss. It's a different guy. Because my boss was cool as fuck. And the other guy was cool too. But this guy, he does the sales or he's more corporate. And so, yeah. So he's cool. So he called me at the deal. Confidence, they said they did not go.
Oh, it's hot. I added some Old Bay tonight
I'm bored.
just to blow out the allergy. All right?
Yes. I'm talking to you.
Just to blow it out. I guess you can recycle this thing. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't guess you can recycle this plastic. Who knows? Some of it's the variety of oranges, like in Hawaii.
That was
There'd be a lot of green oranges there, but they would still taste good. Something about the soil. Cindy talks is very high IQ. Fruitarian. You would have your pick. We're just letting these cherry trees get rolling. You and Pelosi. Is she retired now? Or is she still a congressperson? Oh, boy, that's spicy with the additional Old Bay.
you're a trooper.
New job jitters. Well, they should be fading now, right? I'm so glad Cindy got a job. She didn't have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and stuff. Be schlepping out. She should be enjoying her life. Cindy should be on an Alaskan cruise. I'm glad it's going to get easier for you, honey, because you have a brain.
Oh, wow.
You're smart. You got the chops for that. You're a poster child for hard work. Owl stays fervently. We got the owl statue in the back over there. The crows just sit on top of it. I was watching a program, they say it's because it never gets... Yeah, you just... The coldest I ever had was a December morning when it was 58 degrees.
The night was better than the first 6 days.
Were you in Vietnam, Trug? Oh, man. Just dropping in. Cotton. Thank you. Thank you, little Miss Salt.
Find out.
Listen to the crows. They're coming in for roosting.
So, Gracie, can you cook? Can you cook with that stuff? Oh, okay. So curry.
Which Susie?
Uh-huh. That medicinal stuff, sometimes it's really good.
It's going to be really cool the next couple days. Yeah, I like the retro theme. A lot of people compliment these.
Oh, I get that stuff because I used to do a lot of vitamins. I get cramps. Like, what's going on? Right?
Pelosi's wonderful. I guess so. I don't know. They keep re-electing her. She must,
Gracie, we still have
they must like her down there. That's all I can say.
Uh-huh.
Hey Nino, how you doing?
Oh,
John.
I don't care.
It's 100 degrees, huh? Today it was just the allergies were awful. But the temperature was okay. I gotta get used to that. I'll be heading off to Vegas. Yeah, sorry Nino, it's just a real simple nights this week because of the work that's going on here. Just enough to check in and say hi to everybody. It's been a hell of a workload after 100. Yeah, the sun burns them off the vegetation. So I'm hoping it burns some off today because it's going to get cool the next couple days. Saigon, 1968, baby.
It was Mexico before it was America.
That's right. I remember when it gets really hot, it just burns the allergy right out. So Lee Hale, people are crazy on that beltway, huh? so used to the gas tax here.
All right.
Luckily the cats ate, so they're not around. I got the look, I always got the look going on, Trug. I've got the, right, I always got the Hunter Thompson look going on.
Good.
Fear and loathing in Las Vegas. Well, like I said, Lee, you didn't expect it to get better, did you? There's no force on earth that's going to make that better.
You're a trooper, Charlotte.
Yeah, there's just no force on planet Earth that's going to turn that around. I was out installing steel plates on windows. Next step will be iron bars on windows. Pretty much that Compton look.
Oh, you're so lucky. Isn't that amazing?
That could be from spices. Right, we gotta wait. There's about 10 of them.
Oh, how amazing.
Between the spices and that, I'm hoping it changes, but yeah, it's not going to change.
Oh, they get to see that.
There's no force to change that behavior. It can only worsen. It's a natural human condition.
Cool.
So, you know, the most effective police force in ensuring civilization has always been people policing themselves, right?
Oh, that's great.
When that breaks down, right, then
We were
you get
kinda
what you
bogged
get,
out.
right?
They got stuff in the video.
Once that goes, then you're screwed. Once that goes, civilization goes.
That's right. It went all the way down to Texas or Oklahoma where you were, Richard. Yeah, it dipped down. Right.
I put some Old Bay in. That was a nice touch. That was a nice touch tonight.
So you
Gave it a little extra
kinda got a
wang
touch.
to it, which was really appreciated.
You kind of got a touch of it, right?
We don't ever want to get that in your eye, though.
But still, Oklahoma's south. Isn't that weird?
Blackbird, they had some bad tornadoes in Iowa out there.
Yes, yeah, we
Real
seen
bad.
it. It was pretty sad. They've been having it for a month now.
Yeah,
The extreme weather.
still out here laying sod. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you're in physical condition to do it, it's good.
And Richard,
Right.
they go near Texas, so he around Texas. So you go right through there. Yeah.
How's your job going, Joni? They were giving him beer. Yeah, it's got to be a Modelo crew. The Modelo Mexicans out there doing it up with some beer. I wouldn't want to drink beer on the job. Right, especially if it starts to get hot, it just sucks. Oh, you get that monsoon in the desert? It's terrible.
Basketball.
Terrible. Vegas gets that in July.
51
Terrible.
players. Nope.
That monsoon, it's so humid. Terrible. It just gets terrible. Do you think? Do you think it revolves around a country's mood? I think it revolves around having multiple generations that have no sense of ethics anymore coming up. That's what I think it's collapse in parenting values.
Oh, we don't have that stuff anymore.
You know, when you're told just focus on yourself and you can have anything you want, baby, don't worry about it. It's a problem. I'm writing a whole book about it. Or the scissors lift when a monsoon hit. How fast could you come down, ding dong?
What's the most popular fast food?
Unfortunately, that's right, Lee.
I'm just curious.
Absent ethics, and there's just nothing. It's not something that comes natural to the human condition, right?
Really?
That's the basis of my whole book, is what the future holds. That's what it'll be fun. It'd be a disaster.
Taco Bell. Subway. Like, do you have more Subways? Or... Like around there, do you have more Subways? Or like pizza?
Yeah, it's terrible to be up there when that thing is swaying like that. Man, that's awful.
Oh, really? I love McDonald's. We're gonna do it.
That's awful. That's like those poor slobs on the Baltimore Bridge that
Sonics?
were out there patching potholes and went down.
Oh, darn it. What happened in the economy? How come? Got order on the internet? AI?
Coming in contact with... Nope, that's a subchapter.
Nuh-uh.
Man, that's scary.
Yum, yum.
That was a
right?
delicious dinner. That was a good dinner. Yeah, we gotta wait till the allergies go down. That's why I'm not doing a mega
Not
stream now.
anymore. Yeah.
There's no way that I would be able to do that with the crap that's going on now. No way, no how. Yeah, you have to sue the union. It'll be coming, Crow. A lot of stuff will be coming, but I let this place go over the last couple of years. Yeah, that's why you escape fishing. That's good. All right, I got stuff that needs painting around here. The sun just takes a toll. Toll on things. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a short one tonight and wish you a very happy Wednesday night. Yeah, just cutting it short is I'm just going to rest up. I've got better day tomorrow because I'm going to be working on the water system. So thank you. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please take a second to do so. To my wonderful moderators, thank you for everything that you do, and I will definitely see you guys tomorrow and should have an update video coming up. Thanks, everybody.
Oh, eyeballs. See you.